Hey guys, this is Chris. Welcome back to the channel. And I've been putting this off, and we've got to get these plants fertilized. And I just need to do it. I've been so busy with everything. So that's what we're going to work on. I've got it all set up right here. We're going to go through it real quick and we'll get after it. Hope you stay tuned. All right guys, so I got a little bucket here that I'm just keeping everything in. Stole one of my wife's tablespoon out of the she's got extra, but she won't miss this one. She won't even know I've got it. She doesn't watch my videos. So we're going to be putting in some Epsom salt. We're going to be putting in some Epsom salt, calcium nitrate, and it's a tomato vegetable garden blend fertilizer. It's a 41838, and I'm just kind of keeping it all in here. So we're going to get that out of the way. We're going to open this up, and I made it simple just by going off of the directions here, just so if this ever gets washed off or torn up, 2 tablespoons of each. And this is to mix up a 5-gallon bucket. 5-gallon bucket. All right. So I'm going to just cut this to where I can get a little bit out of there, and then so I can roll it back up and tape it. Just recycling 5-gallon bucket I have here. The wind is blowing. Alright, so we're just going to set this off to the side. Epsom salt. And then the tomato vegetable formula, it's just a 41838 MasterBlend. We'll hide that in there so she doesn't know where it's at. Then I'm going to tape this up later. I'm not going to do it right now. These go back in the kitchen. So here we go. So I'm going to go get some water, fill this up, and then we're going to go down to the garden. The garden is out of control. But if you notice, we started tearing it down, and we've just got we've got just a little bit of paneling left up, and that's because we are moving. We sold the house, no place to sleep, no place to live, but we're fixing that. We've got to be out 30 days, and we'll be moving this stuff anyways. So anyways, we're tearing down the garden. It's a wreck, so please don't judge me on that part. And it'll all be cleaned up by the time the new owners come in. So I've got this holds probably 3 gallons, this can here, and man, the garden's looking real good. I'm gonna go through here and water them here in a second, but I want to go through here and check everything out. So out of everything that we have planted so far in these wicking tubs, the only thing struggling is my banana peppers and my bell peppers. Cucumbers are coming on slowly, but I'm just wondering if it's because I haven't been feeding them with any kind of fertilizer. Everything else looking good. Tomato plants are looking good. Corn starting to come up, and green onions look good. I mean, it just all looks really good right now. Look at the broccoli. Check out the Brussels sprouts are looking good. The squash Yeah, already got flowers and cabbage. Look at that. Oh, it's all looking good. I'm excited. Cucumbers are starting to see some flowers down there, so I'm hoping it's going to get bigger because it's itty bitty right now. But we're going to water this real quick, and then I need to get my tomato plants staked up. Probably do a little weeding. Wouldn't hurt. That's always a good thing. Can't wait till we start harvesting some of this stuff off here. It's going to make it real easy to move all this stuff in these buckets here in about 30 days when we got to get out of here. But the green onions are looking really good. Won't be long before we'll be, well, we could probably use some of them now to harvest. But yep, exciting. This garden's kind of small right now. I really want this thing to be huge. I want buckets everywhere, just plumb full of buckets. If you guys have not seen how to build these things, there'll be a link to one of the videos up here, and it shows you how to build it. It goes detailed, and it's not complicated at all, not hard at all. Anybody can do this, and you don't necessarily have to use these kettle tubs. It can be anything very similar to it. In what I describe in the build, you just replicate it in whatever it is you're going to use. But anyways, I need to get these things watered real quick, and then we're going to tie up this tomato plant. Got the tomato plant staked, and this just goes down as deep as the cans are. There are 6 inches in here, but so we already got tomatoes growing. This is some lettuce. We're trying to see if it'll work in there, and we'll have to get this all trained and moved up as it continues to grow. But right now it's an experiment, and it can be moved. It's not going to have to stay here like the soil is right here. These 3 beds and the bed I'm standing on, I mean, I've got a tractor and we're only going to the back of the property, but I'm gonna leave this here for the new homeowners and let them, whether they decide to do raised beds or till, at least it'll be some fertile soil right here. And then we've tore down the chicken coop, and we'll be moving that, and that is really good soil right there. I'd like to dig that up and take it back with me, but that'd be a good place for some watermelons and stuff of that nature. But everything's watered in. Now guys, I'm not purposely trying to this is a water soluble fertilizer, and I'm not trying to spray it and water the leaves, but you know, sometimes it's just going to happen. Now this is an experiment for me. I've not used water soluble before, and I've used it on other things, but not for my vegetable garden. And I'm hoping to use it as more of a kickstart. So I'm hoping to use it more as a kickstart to get these things popping off and going pretty good. The other stuff is looking really good, which is going to help. But I want to get these things going. Banana peppers and bell peppers, we use those a lot. And my cucumbers, my daughter eats fire out of them, but they're struggling right now. And it's probably me, because I've not been feeding them with fertilizer or anything. And hopefully that's going to change. All right, so we're done down here in the garden. I've got everything watered in. I mean, the garden is horrible. I mean, look at it. I mean, it is bad. I don't want to go in here and start weed whacking right now. It'll get cleaned up. I ain't worried about it. It'll pull out pretty easy. But I want to go up here and show you guys exactly what it is that we have that we're using. And I bought it off Amazon. So what we have here is a tomato vegetable formula. It's a 4-18-38 by MasterBlend. Some magnesium sulfate, basically Epsom salt, and then some calcium nitrate, and it's 2 tablespoons each for a 5-gallon bucket. And what I'll do is I'm gonna pan in here real quick and get you a good visual. Again, this isn't something I come up with. This is something that Daniel Arms from Arms Family Homestead suggested we try. And what we are going to do is, this is off a recommendation from Leon, Gardening with Leon. He's got a big blend that you can buy up there, but this is as close as you can get to that. It's a water soluble. I'm using it basically to get these plants going. Honestly, I prefer a slow release fertilizer, granular. It's easier. You don't have to mix up every time you're watering your plants. But I'm going to use this as to a kickstart and hope to see a difference. And we'll do an update and follow through, see if this works. If it doesn't, well then I don't know what to tell you. We'll find something else. Guys, all this you can get off of Amazon and order it and start applying it to your garden and see if it helps you. Leave us a comment, tell us how it's working. Alright guys, that's all I really have for you. Hit that subscribe button, share with all your friends, come back and see us. Follow us on what we got going on beyond just the gardening. We are homeless now. We sold our house. Hopefully we'll be doing a video on that soon. We'll be starting from scratch, building a brand new homestead on our current property, which is down to 36 acres now. It was 42, down to 36. But guys, y'all hit that subscribe button. We'll see you soon.